All right. And are you ready to begin now? Wonderful. Go ahead and get yourself in a comfortable position. Easy to do. And if you need to adjust your body or the volume at any point during this process, that's perfectly fine. Go ahead and do whatever you need to do to be comfortable. And as we begin now, can you imagine making a fist so tight that you couldn't possibly squeeze it any tighter? Of course you can. Now, can you imagine the opposite? Relaxing your hand so much that you couldn't possibly relax it any further? Well, certainly. Well, in a moment, we're going to begin this hypnotic induction, and you'll most likely be able to hear every word that I say. You'll hear sounds around you in the room. That's perfectly fine. We're just going to let everything that you hear, anything that you perceive, any movements around you, help you to concentrate more perfectly on the sound of my voice and the suggestions that I share. Your conscious mind can drift and dream and float. In fact, we'll encourage that throughout the process, and that'll make it even that much easier. It's certainly going to be simple for someone like you to concentrate and let yourself gain all the benefits possible from this particular session. And now, since you're ready to begin, let's go ahead and get started. I'd like you to pick a spot that you can look at, concentrate, stare at, focus your attention on. Take a nice, deep, easy breath in with me. Hold that breath and exhale completely. Very good. Just let yourself begin to relax now with each breath that you take and each sound that you hear. Let's take another deep, easy breath in together. Hold that and exhale completely. Wonderful. And now as you take that third deep, easy breath in, hold it, and this time as you exhale, just let your eyes go closed. Let your eyes go closed now and allow them to remain closed until I ask you to open them. With your eyes closed down now, it does mean that all outside sight distractions have become a thing of the past, and you're free to concentrate even more perfectly on the sound of my voice and the suggestions that I share. As you relax down now with each deep, easy breath you take, helping your body to let go and relax, I'd like to ask you to relax the muscles in and around your eyelids. Relax those muscles around your eyelids so completely that if you were to try to open them, you'd find that they just wouldn't open. You're in control, and you have the ability to relax those eyelids so completely that if you were to test them or try them, you'd find that you'd relax them to the point where they just won't work. Once you're sure you have them relaxed that completely, I'd like you to give them a test, a simple try, and make sure that you've relaxed them completely. Give them a test now. Make sure you've relaxed them so completely, and then stop testing and let that quality of relaxation flow from the top of your head down through the tips of your toes and the soles of your feet. Just letting every muscle, nerve, and joint in your body go loose, limp, and relaxed just that quickly. It's so easy, so convenient, and feels so good. And as you notice and concentrate on how good that feels, you may become aware of your right arm and how it's just laying there loose and limp, like all the muscles have been totally relaxed, as if it were made from a handful of loose rubber bands. And you can feel that relaxation, almost like your eyes weren't able to open. It could seem as if you were try to lift that hand, it just wouldn't come up off of where it's resting. You don't need to try that now. You already know you can relax those muscles that completely. And just one more deep, easy breath in now. And as you exhale, just allow that wave of relaxation to flow down through your body once again. Wonderful. You're doing fantastic. Doing perfectly with this physical relaxation. And in a moment, we're going to begin the mental relaxation, and here's how we'll do that. I'll begin counting numbers backward from 100. With each number that I say, I'd like you to make that number a burden in your mind that you can get rid of, a burden you want to get rid of by the time we get to 95 or much sooner, just pushing all thoughts, all memories of those numbers right out of your mind and noticing how good that feels. 100. Deeper relaxed. Yesterday's gone, tomorrow's 1,000 miles away. Nothing you want more than relaxation, nothing you need more than sleep, and you find that you can. 98. feeling more wonderful and relaxed. Deeper yet. 97. Deeper relaxed. The deeper you go, the better you feel. The better you feel, the deeper you want to go, and you find that you can. And 95. Just letting those numbers drift away, making them be gone if you haven't already, and noticing how wonderful that leaves you feeling. As you continue to relax now, in just a moment I'm going to help take you down even deeper, as much as 10 or 20 times deeper than you are now. We'll do this very quickly. I'll count from 1 to 3. On the count of 3, you'll open up your eyes, look at that spot that you were looking at before. Nice and relaxed. I'll say the words sleep now. When I do that, that's your invitation to allow your eyes to go closed, let your body relax and drift way back down, deeper and more perfectly than even before. And now on the count of 3, with your eyes open, looking at that spot, 1, 2, 3, eyes open, looking up there, and sleep now. Let your eyes go closed, let your body relax, drifting way back down, deeper than even before. We'll do this again now. 1, 2, and 3, eyes open, and sleep now. Close down your eyes, let yourself drift 10 times deeper. The better you feel, the deeper you want to go. One more time, we'll do this. 1, 2, and 3, eyes open, and sleep now. Let those eyes go closed and drift back down, deeper and more perfectly in every way. Wonderful. And as you do drift down deeper, you may be aware of the sounds around you, movements you perceive, and that's fine. Just let your mind drift off to those things. In fact, you can think right now of what you did last Tuesday, and as you might consider the things that were going on last Tuesday in your mind, and as you do that, you'll notice how good it feels for someone like you who so easily reaches their goals and objectives. You'll find the things that you want to improve in your life are easy for you as you concentrate and focus now, letting all other thoughts drift away. Noticing how good it feels and wondering if you'll find that today or perhaps tomorrow that this desire you have to be more thin, more fit, perhaps more attractive even yet, is going to come to pass quickly, or if it'll take a few days. Either way is just fine. You'll notice that progress that you're making begin now and increase day by day. As you find your appetite for some of the things of the past drifting away, breads and pastas, other sweets, carbohydrates in general just don't have the appeal that they used to have. And the more you free from these things, the more progress you make, the more momentum you build in your life toward those things that you want in your life, things that you know you can have. People like you find it easy to accomplish these things. So simple and easy to set your mind on what you want and let those other things go by. Even if they were a part of your past, you'll find that they're less and less a part of your future, and it's easy, simple, and convenient. You'll also begin to be aware more and more each day of how good you feel about yourself. And you'll find that the better you feel, the more you'll want to move and the more you'll want to be active. Perhaps that action will take place in the form of a hobby. Perhaps it's just cleaning your own house and getting things in order. You'll find that the very act of cleaning your house works as a great activity for exercise. And the more you do it, the better you feel. Not only feeling wonderful because your house is in order, but also because of the benefits of the movement and the activity and the motivation that it builds and the momentum, that the more you do, the better you feel, until everything comes into a nice positive balance. And as you find that positive balance in the physical world around you, in your house and in your life, perhaps even cleaning your car and other things, you'll also find that positive balance coming about in your mental life, about how you feel about yourself, your accomplishments, knowing that what other people think of you doesn't really matter. It doesn't hurt you at all. Their opinions are simply that, their opinions. They don't reflect on you. They're not a mirror of you. They're simply that person's interpretation. And that means nothing to who you are, because you know that day by day in every way, you're getting smarter and stronger and more healthy and more balanced in the life that you choose to lead. And the more balance that comes into your life, the more motivation you have, and the more it elevates and excites you to think of the future that you might have with your children or your friends, your family, that person that you want to meet, all the new activities and opportunities that await you as you go on day by day, making momentum, making progress, and accomplishing those things that make you feel most alive and happy. The better you feel, the more you do, the better you feel, and this wonderful positive feedback loop works in your benefit to create momentum like a train down the tracks, like a rocket ship taking off from a stopped position, flying into the heavens, your future unlimited as the stars, and the opportunities and the things that you can set your mind to and accomplish. For people like you, this is easy. All the things that you've accomplished in the past lead you to believe and to know that you can accomplish even greater things in the future with the additional wisdom, the additional energy, the additional knowledge that you've accumulated. It's wonderful to think of all the opportunities that await you every day. And of course, as you move into that new set of opportunities day by day, you'll find that those past things are fading away more and more, walking away from breads and pastas and other sweets, and feeling better about making healthier choices, not only for you, but for the other people in your life, the people who support you, who love you, who need you and want you around for a long, long time. Those are the people that matter. But even there you'll find that their opinions aren't as important to you as they used to be. You'll find that strangers' opinions are pretty much unimportant at all. You can take the good, leave the bad, and just benefit from the fact that the people who know you love you, and the people who don't know you, well, their opinions aren't that important because they're simply based in ignorance. But you are finding, day by day, in every way, that you're feeling better about yourself, who you are, as you take time to reflect on the things you've accomplished in the past, to really look at some of the things that you have been able to do and that you've set your mind to and accomplished. Some remarkable things. And those things will become more and more important to you to concentrate on as you build momentum toward the future. Letting past failures and past things just disappear. Yes, you can learn your lessons from those, but there's no sense dragging those into your future. Take the good lessons, take the wonderful experiences, take that motivation, those desires for a clean, healthy, happy life, and build that into your wonderful, opportunistic future. You'll find it easy, day by day in every way, to accomplish those things that you set your mind to. Feeling fantastic and wonderful. Letting those wonderful positive thoughts reverberate in your mind now. And in a moment, I'm going to count from 1 to 5. When I get to the number 5, or perhaps before, you'll be wide awake, out of hypnosis, feeling fantastic in every way. You may realize you've heard every word I've said to you, and that's perfectly fine. You may not have heard every word. You may have been drifting and dreaming in your own thoughts or paying attention to other things around you, and that's perfectly fine too. Since we're speaking to the subconscious mind, the conscious mind can be thinking about anything it wants to, and that doesn't bother us a bit. On the count of 5, you'll be wide awake, out of hypnosis, feeling like you've had a nice, refreshing nap, and just feeling wonderful in every way. On 1, allow a natural energy to begin to course through your veins, feeling physically perfect, mentally perfect, emotionally calm and serene. On 2, feeling more alert and awake with each number, with each breath, coming up toward full awareness. On 3, it's as if your eyes are being washed in a crystal clear brook, feeling fantastic. On 4, almost wide awake and alert, if not already, and on the next count, on the next number, you will be wide awake, alert, rested, ready, and feeling fantastic about the opportunities that you have right now and on through your future. On the count of 5, wide awake, out of hypnosis, feeling lovely and wonderful and fantastic. And the more you benefit from these suggestions, the easier it is for you to enter the trance state each time. So the more you use this recording, the easier it will be and the more effective it will be in your life. Congratulations.